Now we're doing some subjects. So we'll start off with a nice, easy one. Science. Also, it's like the same sign for scientists, so you pretend you're mixing up chemicals. But if you want to differentiate which type of science, so like biology, chemistry, physics, and forensics, so you say, you put the letter B, and then do science. So biology, chemistry is the same sign for science. Physics is you pretty much do like the OK sign and then put it against your temple and shake it a little bit. So physics. Forensics, you put your non-dominant hand out and then you pretty much do the sign for work but on the palm of your hand. So, and then do science. So forensics. Mathematics is pretty much you get your whole hands and then shake it a little bit. So it's also the same sign for excited, but it's not towards you, it's in the middle. So mathematics. Medicine is get your pinky finger and put your non-dominant hand into like a cup with a little hole, and then you shake up like the medicine. So medicine. Computing is pretend you're typing on the computer, and then science. So computer science and computing have the same sign. So computing. Engineering is you space out your fingers like this and pretend to interlink them. So it's like pretending they're clogs in like a clock. So engineering. Economics is you put your hand out like this and tap twice on the palm of your hand, so like this, and then pretend you're reading a book. So economics. Psychology is you point to your brain and then sign work. So psychology. And finance is the same as economics without the book. So finance.
Okay, so here's even more subjects. So we've got geography, art, music, dance, philosophy, ethics, sport and exercise science, and then international relations.
Hello, today I'm doing signs for on campus. That's on campus. The first sign is lecture theatre. So for lecture, what you do is you get your dominant hand out and you pretend you're shouting something. So lecture. And then theatre, you get your non-dominant hand out, middle finger on top, and dance on top. So theatre. Lecture, theatre. For seminar room, what you do is that you hold both hands out and you spin them around as if like you're presenting something. Because in a seminar room, usually a lot of people present stuff. So seminar, then for room, you get your two index fingers and you draw out a room. Seminar, room. For laboratory or lab, there's two signs that you can do. So for lab, what you can do is spell lab. L-A-B. Or what you can do for laboratory is you can pretend you're holding two science flasks and you're pouring them into something. So laboratory. So lab or laboratory. For classroom, for class, what you do is you hold two C's together and you bring them outwards and you spin them around. So they're kind of like making a circle in a way. So class, and then room is the same for seminar room. Room. So that'd be classroom. Then for gym, both hands on your shoulders, lift up, lift down. As if you're lifting the weights off your shoulders. So gym. Gym. For medical center, what you do is that you get your thumb on your index finger. No, yes. You get your thumb on your index finger and you put onto your shoulder and then on your opposite shoulder. So medical. And then for center, you like cup something. So it's like this is the building that it's happening in. So medical center. Medical center. This is like the center where it all happens in, if that makes sense. For library, what you do is you open a book, like so, and then you stack it onto the shelves. So library. Library. And for cafe, what you do is you get a C and you hold it out, like you're holding like a coffee mug or something, and you drink it. Cafe. Cafe. Then the sign for bus stop is you need to know the sign for bus, which is you hold your middle finger, index finger, hook it, and pull down as if you're pulling on the bus notification to say like my stop's here. So bus stop. This is the sign for just stop. However, in this context, we just do bus stop. It's like the bus driving in and stopping. So bus stop.
I'm going to sign with you today some societies. So to sign society, you take your index finger on your dominant hand, take your non-dominant hand behind it and move it in front of it. So societies, societies. For British Sign Language, we sign BSL. So BSL. So British Sign Language. For British Red Cross, we actually do the sign for British, which is taking your index finger and non-dominant hand, putting your dominant hand's index finger on top and rubbing it. So that's British, and then RC. No, sorry, red, then cross. So red is this, and then for cross, you draw a cross in the air. So all together, that's British, red, cross. British, red, cross. Then for archery, you do a bow, sorry. So archery, archery. Kent Investments, you do the sign for Kent, which is K, then county. So this is Kent, and then investment, you hold your shoulder and you push it away. Investment. So all together, that's Kent, investment. Kent, investment. Dodgeball, so you sort of dodge out the way and then do the sign for ball. So dodge, ball. Kent Rag, so again you do Kent and then R-A-G. So Kent Rag. Cricket, it's hard to do sitting down, but you put your arm out and then pretend you've got a bat. So cricket, cricket. And then mature, you do someone getting taller. Mature.
Now we're doing a bit more societies. So vegan are two letters, the letter V and G. So V and G. Yoga society would be pretty much two like normal okay signs. Put against your chest and pretend you're meditating. So yoga. Yoga. Rugby is pretend you're holding a rugby ball and then passing it to your teammate. So rugby. Rugby. Conservation is two scissors with your non-dominant hand out in front of you like normal, and the other one just going on top and then bringing the other one down. So conservation. Conservation. Irish is pretty much put your fist out with your non-dominant arm, with your dominant hand putting it on top and pretend it's doing an Irish dance. So Irish. Irish. Canterbury Nightline is the letter C, then move it around in a circle. So Canterbury. Canterbury. Nightline is pretty much pretend you're closing the curtains. So night, and then you draw a line with your two index fingers. So Canterbury Night Line.
Activities students do. So pub crawl, quiz nights, seminars, movie nights, study sessions, nightclubbing, naps.